Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome. In this video, we go through the roadmap from week to week, letting you know exactly what has changed. As always, a huge thank you to all of my patrons and channel members. Thank you so much for the support. If you do enjoy my content and would like to help support me even further from as little as $1 a month, it is all very much appreciated. Follow the link in the description below. So firstly, Alpha 3.8.2 was released to the live servers, which brought with it the new Anvil Carrack. I'm sure all the Carrack owners are very happy, as she is a beautiful ship. But 3.8.2 also brought long-term persistence, which means your Alpha UEC balance, any ships you buy and the upgrades you attach in-game, plus any FPS items you buy like armor and weapons, will persist between patches. So for example, between 3.9 and 4.0, there shouldn't be the need for a wipe. Now CIG still reserve the right to perform wipes if they are necessary, but they do take wipes very seriously and try not to do them if they can be avoided. On that note, I don't think it is yet known whether CIG will perform a wipe between 3.8.2 and 3.9. I assume they don't intend to do so long as everything goes well, but that's not a guarantee. If obviously issues arise that require one, then they will. But regardless, getting long-term persistence in is a big win. And it not only means that we can now make actual progress in the verse, it also means that CIG can gather some very important long-term data, which is something they have been unable to do and will help shape the game in the long run. So they are just as appreciative of this as well. Anyway, with that said, let's get on with the roadmap and take a look at 3.9. In characters, there is one change, and it is that Eddie Parr, who is a mission giver found around New Babbage on Microtext, he has been pushed back to 4.0 as the resources, they say, were prioritized on prison gameplay, and Eddie was not quite ready, so he has slipped. The Klesher automated prisons, which are located on Aberdeen, they are at 81%. 76 tasks out of 94 are done. 3 were done last week, but they did add a further 8, so there's now only 18 to go. The New Babbage landing zone is about 65% complete with 226 tasks out of 347 done. They did complete 37 this week, which is a massive feat, and 13 were added. Still 121 to go. We actually looked around New Babbage during my stream the other day. It is one hell of a city, and I cannot wait to get there and visit it properly. So Microtext moons, Calliope and Euterpe are 18 out of 19 tasks. Cleo is at 17 out of 19, so they completed 1 on each, but 1 remains on Calliope and Euterpe, with Cleo needing 2 more tasks to be done. I am very excited to see these moons. The latest post highlighting them made them sound really interesting. I've actually got a separate video coming out, which may be out later today, talking about the moons. They just look phenomenal, and they are used 100% with Planet Tech version 4. There is no previous tech gone into them. Anyway, for gameplay, the prison missions is at 83% complete. 80 out of 96 are done. 6 were completed last week, but they did add a further 2. Only 16 to go now, so that is nearly done. The restricted area rework is at 63%. 5 tasks out of 8 are completed. 2 were completed this last week. 1 was actually removed, which is good. 3 now remain, and I'm interested to see how this will work, especially with Microtech and New Babbage. Being able to land anywhere, will they have any form of restriction? We'll have to wait and see. Finally, for gameplay, the player status version 1, so eating, drinking, and your temperature, that is at 64% complete. 43 tasks out of 67 are done. 2 were completed last week. Only 24 to go now, so they're making good progress. And we saw a good bit of this on Inside Star Citizen this last week. It is looking incredible. So many different effects, which the player will really need to think about and plan for. Also, it might even involve some medical gameplay further down the line. So I'm very excited to get this status in. So there was some info on new and updated missions coming to Alpha 3.9. These are not on the roadmap because they're not big ticket items that they feel need a card, but they are definitely coming in anyway. It says they will be releasing a handful of mission improvements and additions in Alpha 3.9. 2 new missions that we know are coming now is the Tisha Twitch Pachico mission called The Price of Freedom. I won't talk about it too much as we do know what this is about, but do check my leaked mission video for this, which I have linked in the description below. And the same goes for the second mission, which is a Miles Eckhart mission, the Arlington Bounty Mission series. They say this introduces an AI Idris into the PU. Again, I have covered this in a separate video for those who do want to see the leaked information. Click the links in the description below. If you don't want to see any leaks, then by all means do not. But we know these two are now coming in. This is pretty huge, and I'm glad they're adding more gameplay to the game. I have no idea how the missions will actually feel, but I do get the impression they may require a bit of help from your friends, especially when you're taking on an AI Idris. Also coming in Alpha 3.9 will be Volatile and Perishable Cargo. It says this will introduce additional challenges when trading and transferring commodities. Now, I think it will bring maybe timed cargo missions. Maybe you need to get this thing delivered as quickly as possible before it explodes. Maybe requiring players to give extra care when handling certain boxes. Maybe if you drop a box, it'll blow up. I don't know. But I'm not too bothered about timed cargo missions. I do prefer taking my time, grabbing a coffee, and just chilling out. But I'm sure some people will enjoy the challenge, and I would expect there to be higher value payouts for this volatile cargo. We will have to wait and see. But anyway, that is it for the roadmap. There are no changes in 4.0 or 4.1. Kind of a boring roadmap update, to be fair, but it is great to know that new missions and updates to older missions are coming in. It does look like the bounty missions will get the most attention in 3.9. Both the PvP bounties and NPC bounties have had improvements in, and they're now in polishing. They've been in polishing for a while, so if you are a bounty hunter, you should appreciate some of these updates. Hopefully the Evocati will soon get a taste of 3.9 and we can start getting hyped. I feel this is kind of the calm before the 3.9 storm. As we see with most patches, there's always a bit of a lull before they release the next one. Anyway, make sure you're subscribed to me here on YouTube for more Star Citizen content. Also, hit the like button, tick the notification bell as well so you know when my videos go live. Big thank you for all the support recently. It is very much appreciated. And do follow me over on twitch.tv/supermacbrothers where we will check out 3.9 and beyond as we go. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.